Strategic control and performance measurement represent the final stage of the strategic management process. After organizations formulate and implement strategies, they must continuously evaluate whether strategic objectives are being achieved and whether strategic assumptions remain valid. Strategic control ensures that organizational actions remain aligned with strategic goals while enabling leaders to identify deviations, adapt to environmental changes, and improve performance. Within the global MBA curriculum, strategic control and performance measurement are essential components of strategic execution and enterprise value creation. Effective leaders recognize that strategy is not a one-time event but an ongoing process requiring continuous monitoring, feedback, learning, and adaptation. Strategic control transforms strategy from a static plan into a dynamic management system capable of responding to changing market conditions and organizational challenges. The emphasis on strategic control reflects concepts widely taught in leading MBA programs, where data-driven decision-making, performance management, accountability, and continuous improvement are viewed as critical leadership competencies. Organizations that measure what matters and respond effectively to performance information are significantly more likely to achieve sustainable competitive advantage. In today's business environment, characterized by technological disruption, globalization, ESG pressures, artificial intelligence, and economic uncertainty, strategic control systems provide the visibility and agility necessary for long-term success. 2. What is strategic control? Strategic control is the process of monitoring, evaluating, and adjusting organizational strategies and performance to ensure that strategic objectives are achieved. Strategic control answers 4 fundamental questions. 1. Are we achieving our strategic objectives? 2. Are our strategies working as intended? 3. Have environmental conditions changed? 4. What corrective actions are required? Unlike operational control, which focuses on day-to-day activities, strategic control emphasizes long-term organizational direction and strategic outcomes. Strategic control serves as the feedback mechanism within the strategic management cycle. Without effective control systems, organizations risk strategic drift, resource misallocation, competitive decline, poor decision-making, missed opportunities. Thus, strategic control ensures that strategy remains relevant and effective over time. 3. The strategic control process. Strategic control follows a systematic process consisting of several stages. Step 1. Establish performance standards. Organizations define expected outcomes based on strategic objectives. Examples include revenue growth targets, market share objectives, profitability goals, customer satisfaction levels, innovation metrics. Performance standards provide benchmarks against which actual results can be evaluated. Step 2. Measure actual performance. Organizations collect information regarding actual results. Data may include financial results, operational outcomes, customer metrics, employee performance, strategic initiative progress. Reliable measurement systems are essential for accurate evaluation. Step 3. Compare results with standards. Managers identify performance gaps by comparing actual outcomes with planned targets. Questions include: are objectives being achieved? Are results above or below expectations? Which areas require attention? This stage highlights strengths and weaknesses in execution. Step 4. Take corrective action. When performance deviates from expectations, leaders implement corrective actions. Examples include resource reallocation process improvements, organizational restructuring, strategic adjustment, leadership intervention. Corrective action ensures continuous strategic alignment. 4. Strategic control versus operational control. Although related, strategic and operational controls serve different purposes. Strategic control. Operational control. Long-term focus. Short-term focus. Strategic objectives. Daily activities. Executive responsibility. Managerial responsibility. Future-oriented. Present-oriented. Competitive advantage. Efficiency and productivity. Strategic control evaluates whether the organization is pursuing the right strategy, while operational control evaluates whether activities are being executed efficiently. Both are necessary for organizational success. 5. Types of strategic control. Organizations employ several forms of strategic control. Premise control. Premise control evaluates assumptions upon which strategies are based. Examples: economic forecasts, market growth expectations, regulatory assumptions, technological developments. Example: a company expecting rapid demand growth may revise its strategy if economic conditions weaken significantly. Implementation control. Implementation control monitors the execution of strategic initiatives. Managers assess project milestones, resource utilization, budget performance, strategic program progress. This control helps identify implementation problems before they become critical. Strategic surveillance. Strategic surveillance involves broad monitoring of the environment to identify unexpected developments. Examples: emerging technologies, new competitors, regulatory changes, geopolitical risks. Strategic surveillance supports organizational agility. Special alert control. Special alert systems respond to sudden disruptions. Examples: economic crises, cybersecurity breaches, natural disasters, global pandemics. Organizations require rapid response capabilities during extraordinary events.
6. Performance measurement systems. Performance measurement is the foundation of strategic control. Performance measurement involves quantifying organizational outcomes using relevant metrics. Effective measurement systems should be relevant. Metrics should align with strategic objectives. Reliable. Data should be accurate and consistent. Timely. Information should support decision-making. Actionable. Results should guide managerial action. Poor measurement systems can create misleading conclusions and ineffective decisions. 7. Key performance indicators, KPIs. KPIs are measurable indicators used to evaluate strategic performance. Effective KPIs connect strategic objectives with operational execution. Common categories include financial KPIs. Examples: revenue growth, net profit margin, return on assets, ROA, return on equity, ROE, return on invested capital, ROIC, economic value added, EVA. Financial metrics evaluate value creation and shareholder returns. Customer KPIs. Examples: customer satisfaction, net promoter score, NPS, customer retention rate, customer acquisition cost, customer lifetime value. Customer metrics assess market performance and relationship quality. Operational KPIs. Examples: productivity, cost, efficiency, quality levels, inventory, turnover, supply chain performance. Operational metrics evaluate process effectiveness. Innovation KPIs. Examples: new product revenue, patent filings, R&D productivity, digital adoption rates. Innovation metrics support long-term competitiveness. ESG and sustainability KPIs. Examples: carbon emissions, energy efficiency, diversity metrics, governance, compliance. Modern organizations increasingly integrate sustainability measures into strategic control systems. 8. The balanced scorecard. One of the most influential strategic control frameworks is the balanced scorecard, developed by Robert Kaplan and David Norton. The balanced scorecard expands performance measurement beyond traditional financial metrics. It evaluates 4 strategic perspectives. Financial perspective. Questions: how do shareholders view us? Metrics: profitability, revenue growth, shareholder returns. Customer perspective. Questions: how do customers view us? Metrics: satisfaction, loyalty, market share. Internal process perspective. Questions: what must we excel at? Metrics: process efficiency, quality, innovation, performance. Learning and growth perspective. Questions: how can we improve and innovate? Metrics: employee development, knowledge management, technology capabilities. The balanced scorecard aligns operational activities with strategic objectives and supports enterprise-wide performance management. 9. Strategic dashboards and business intelligence. Modern organizations increasingly rely on digital technologies to support strategic control. Strategic dashboards provide real-time visibility into performance indicators. Business intelligence systems enable managers to monitor KPIs, identify trends, analyze performance drivers, support decision-making. Example: Amazon.com, Inc. continuously monitors operational and customer metrics through advanced analytic systems that support rapid decision-making and strategic adaptation. Technology has significantly enhanced the speed and effectiveness of strategic control. 10. Strategic control in dynamic environments. Modern organizations operate in highly dynamic environments. As a result, strategic control must support adaptability. Organizations increasingly use real-time analytics, immediate performance visibility, predictive analytics, forecast future outcomes, scenario planning, prepare for alternative futures, agile performance management, enable rapid strategic adjustments. The ability to adapt strategy quickly has become a significant source of competitive advantage. 11. Common challenges in strategic control. Organizations frequently encounter control-related challenges. Measuring the wrong metrics. Metrics may fail to reflect strategic priorities. Information overload. Excessive data can obscure critical insights. Short-term bias. Managers may prioritize short-term results over long-term value creation. Poor data quality. Inaccurate information undermines decision-making. Lack of accountability. Responsibilities for strategic outcomes may be unclear. Successful strategic control requires disciplined measurement, analysis, and leadership oversight. 12. Strategic control and leadership. Executive leaders play a central role in strategic control. Effective leaders define performance expectations, establish accountability systems, review strategic results, encourage organizational learning, make corrective decisions, adapt strategies when necessary. Strategic control is not about punishment or micromanagement. Its primary purpose is learning, improvement, and strategic success. Organizations with strong strategic control systems often develop cultures of accountability, transparency, and continuous improvement. 13. Strategic control and enterprise value creation. The ultimate objective of strategic control is sustainable value creation. Effective control systems help organizations improve performance, reduce strategic risk, allocate resources effectively, strengthen competitive advantage, enhance stakeholder confidence, support long-term growth. The global MBA program emphasizes that strategic control and performance measurement are essential for transforming strategy into measurable results. By integrating performance metrics, leadership oversight, organizational learning, and continuous adaptation, strategic control enables organizations to achieve strategic objectives and sustain long-term enterprise value. Key takeaways. 1. Strategic control ensures that organizational actions remain aligned with strategic objectives. 2. It involves monitoring, evaluating, and adjusting strategies and performance. 3. Strategic control differs from operational control by focusing on long-term outcomes and competitive advantage. 4. Types of control include premise control, implementation control, strategic surveillance, and special alert control. 5. Performance measurement systems provide the foundation for effective strategic control. 6. KPIs translate strategic objectives into measurable outcomes. 7. The balanced scorecard evaluates performance across financial, customer, internal process, and learning dimensions. 8. Business intelligence and analytics have transformed modern strategic control systems. 9. Effective strategic control supports organizational agility and continuous improvement.